Trying to push AcroniK off the play as well. Atow actually somehow comes down with the ball, and he's not quite able to turn it in. Little help from Oski goes off the bar. Liquid probably should have been on the board there.
Atow will take a touch into the center and try to follow it himself. Brad's already up, but through being bypassed for pace is rare. It's worked in the end, though.
In terms of pressure, but you've conceded, and now you're kind of late into the game. Drops with a chance to put this one away.
Out of Atow's book. Instead, the only player he bumped was his teammate, and here is Atow. He gets the flip reset. It's underneath almost Brad. He can only get it to Oski, and it's 1-1.
And Liquid actually having to buy a bit of time here.
Ooh, that's too lackadaisical there from Atow. Not sure who to take it. Who's going to be the player that steps up, drops his left all alone? Drafinho almost goals in. Oski should be able to finish.
Just missing that corner boost. Ended up going to his teammate, though. Maybe something here. It's wide open. Drops will convert 2-1. Game 1 to Crew.
You just know as well that Liquid would love to score a dribble play against Crew. Short set style, but here we have in the air. It's dropped to it, falls to, and it's 1-1 now.
Absolutely froze the defender here. Really committed on this potential double tap from Brad. AcroniK staring all the way at him, and he said, oh boy.
From Oski, again it's saved by Crew. Their 6th save in game number 2. Down the other end, that one might sneak straight. It is drops. It's going to be 2-1. Still behind in this series in game 2. Drafinho almost past 1. Brad has to scamper backwards. Does just in time. 30 seconds left. 2-1.
Oh, another one.
Strike though. It's Oski and it's in the top left. Need to turn this one around. They need to get possession of the ball. But there's one demo, and then for fun, AcroniK flip. A couple of games have started. Can they convert it? Can they keep it going? Yes, they can, with drops finding those.
Now that is a nasty bit of pass and shoot. Brad just takes the open space, lifts it out to Drafinho, and drops. Oh, man, he's showing Oski, yeah, I can put one in the top left corner, too.
Team Liquid beginning to swarm, though. Here's Atow. He's still got the boost to play with. He gets the flip reset. Oh, but his touch knocks it backwards as far as AcroniK. On the board in game number 3. Now look at the space AcroniK's got. Oski, he gets onto the back. Crew Esports, they're defending. It's leaving so many gaps.
Hey, you. If you like these RLCS highlights, subscribe.
Thank you! And Team Liquid are charging through them.
Straight off the kickoff, it's just a straight draw into the back right corner. And
it's been a couple of minutes, they'll be enjoying this, but Team Liquid, they get it right back again, and it's AcroniK taking to the stars, getting it over Brad. Flip resetting to the stratosphere.
Huge shot from AcroniK, little bit of space to work with, finally uncontested through the midfield, and it was just sizing up the timing, and Brad, try as he might,
beating their opponent in the air.
Oski through everyone, and Atow's gonna steal it. Oh man, he did so much work.
They'll love that though. A ground-based goal. Oski beckons Drafinho in, I think it was.
Liquid saying, good luck, get it by us if you can.
Oh, I think they might be about to get it past Crew. AcroniK, the double tap, threads the needle.
Just a little bit of space, rips it off Drafinho, just calls his bluff and says, you're not hitting the ball. I know you're gonna let it go and try and fake me out, so I look stupid, but I'm gonna do the reverse to you. It's you who's gonna look dumb, and I'm scoring.
And he combined with Atow. The pinch isn't there, but the pass to AcroniK is. He wants to go just wide the goal,
man.
And he sinks it almost.
Terrible boost situation for Crew right now. Shots on target, not a lot in the tank.
That should have been game, set, and match. Will that weigh on Team Liquid's minds? Especially if Crew score, which Drafinho's gonna make happen, and suddenly things get a little bit nervy in Camp Team Liquid.
Drufo pulls the string on him. Everyone's thinking a double tap, something towards the wall, and Oski trying to meet him right there for their best to take it when they got it.
Oh, here's drops. He's found himself a little bit of space. Atow's chasing him in the air now, and he gets the bump as well. Atow,
right it.
You are pure evil, and it might be a counter-attack too.
Oh my days.
Oh my, I'm tilted. I'm tilted for Crew right now.
Oh, imagine that.
Oh, look at them getting each other's way. That's the Atow effect, G.
It really is. Shove you back into your own half, and even if you get through all that, the shield in the back to keep everything safe, but who cares about the back line? Atow says, where's the defense?
I didn't even spot any danger. Out of nothing, he's standing up again. Atow having the time of his life in this series. To let anyone have it except themselves. Atow's up, Atow shoots. It's wide for now. And I say this as someone who's been casting them all season. One of the best performances I've seen Team Liquid put in quite some time. And when better, when it clears a path to top 8 of the World Championships. Team Liquid finish it, and they make it look comfortable.
Definitely not, especially considering how strong SSG have looked at this LAN. They talk about it, they're individuals, but Radosin is an individual, can score.
LJ, for the first time, has been beaten off the backboard. there was only one place that was going to go.
And that's exactly what was expected if the ball pushes forward into open space. Zen gets the first touch. hockser looking for the in and out save. I've seen so many of them, I just expected that one to go in, but they get away from it, and Alpha54's found Zen.
hockser so far back, still takes the shot because they had Arsenal attacking the goalkeeper.
There were multiple moments in that the Spacestation had forced out an early play from Team Vitality's defense, and look at that, the touchdown. Alpha54 finds the goal. Gonna go close towards the net. LJ has the chance, and he's crossbarred it.
Now gonna keep going at Alpha. I think he got caught by the smoke screen, felt like he had to pre-jump, and it's gone underneath him.
That's exactly what happened, Shogun. Alpha54 unable to see it just at the top. He has to guess where that ball's gonna go.
Wondering if that was a demo attempt coming in. But it was just more players, and not for the first time they've gone for the pinch.
No way!
And not for the first time, it's not far off. Zen now drops down 0 seconds, and we will have overtime. Vitality will be starting to rue the amount of chances that they've had. Now they've got Zen. Oh my goodness, he was already pre-jumped. Now off the backboard, hockser gets rid.
Getting it over that last defender, LJ. Another chance around the corner, has Zen to contend with. Radosin behind, all three members of Team Vitality back. Make that only 2, make that 0, and that's not in. Zen, can he get around it? Neither can hockser. Somebody score, it will be LJ.
What's that all Vitality are going to have right now? It does seem so. Arsenal declares a challenge. LJ's controlled the ball, goes on the wrong side, and Radosin had to recover quickly.
So they're preventing Team Vitality from having boost in the first place or the right position to make a play.
Oh, as good as they've done. This is where it can fall down.
A bigger threat on them. It keeps them questioning what Spacestation are about to do. But I'm questioning how Radosin got that behind the defender.
So it all starts off over here. LJ missed the 100 boost. He wanted to get 100 boost and the ball. And from there, everyone's out of position. Everyone thought it was going to be a comfortable LJ pickup. This is the sort of game now where Spacestation have to answer back. Well, that didn't take long.
They got here with teamwork, and they continue their world run in Dusseldorf with an immaculate pass play. hockser into LJ, catching 2 players from Vitality. Will he be there at the end of this game with a victory? Zen has support of Alpha, and it's in. Team Vitality were tied all of this game, and now they're 2 in the lead within 10 seconds.
My goodness. I mean, what does it take?
It's going to have to be way more than that. 3 upsets in a row required for Spacestation. North American darlings, and North America have scored the goal.
Alpha off the wall, couldn't find the second touch. Doesn't matter, LJ.
And managed to get a save at the same time. He's going to have to do another one. LJ has done enough. No! Once again, blocked out. An impressive read from LJ off the backboard.
Radosin went early. Did have Zen in support. Communication there from Vitality, because that looked, well, dangerous. There's now we get the shot. Alpha54 wants a world championship. Good luck to anybody that's going to try and stop him.
You have all 3 members of Spacestation there. You need 4, 5, 6 to defend against Team Vitality.
And it is Team Vitality who have kept this ball up. Well, let's see how that one works out. LJ tries to chase it. Alpha puts the ball down. Vitality have made it to the playoffs.
In the World Championship on land, AcroniK only 6, and Noly shutting me up here with the first goal of Game 1. Gen.G out on top.
Just great placement here from Noly as ApparentlyJack just dumps that one off of the glass. Usually is the spearhead for the offense of Gen.G. He's tied for 6th out of all 72 players, and he gets the save on the goal line there.
Big play there for Noly. Noly to get the best clear out, and you saw AcroniK having to dodge the bump and get that space back to the midfield. And it looks to be working here. That's an open opportunity, and Noly will slot it. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with ApparentlyJack. He can recognize when there's that space to mix it up. Try to be unpredictable. Throw the defense off, and Noly! No, I didn't think Noly would be able to get control of his car again. He looks so awkward flipping around. You see him win that right there. Immediately gets back down to the ground. Might have even gotten his flip off that.
And the changeup not going to work for G2.
AcroniK in the right place at the right time. That's the second big defensive stop we've seen from AcroniK. But we still have not seen anything out of G2. There's a demo. Will this be the first? JKnaps walks it in.
As well with the back pass. We talked about his ability to read lanes and just read where the game is going. Flip reset for Noly, and my goodness, is he feeling it as AcroniK tucks it in.
This is the result of pure confidence from Noly. He's going for it. He sees two defenders in net. He doesn't care. Barely had enough boost to get to that ball.
Oh, that's got to be it.
And now a touch from Chicago.
Oh!
Pinch save off the bar from AcroniK.
Way to get up and go for AcroniK, but they're not done just yet as Chicago launches another on target. And Gen.G gets demoed there, but they're able to finally get out, and AcroniK comes in for the dunk of the century.
Massive dunk from AcroniK. Atomic makes a nice play getting the demo, but then Panic clears that out.
Awkward ball here from Chicago with the back pass to JKnaps. And ApparentlyJack can't catch up, and G2 get one.
In this series, and does it quite a bit. His awareness of where his teammates are is unparalleled. What? And Noly continues his scoring spree on Gen.G, getting him this lead.
The onslaught for Noly continues, showing off the mechanics. And nobody goes for G2. A great 50 there from Atomic. Chicago back to Atomic on target, but turned away from AcroniK at defense. And that midfield control. No one goes. And they've been shut out in 3 of them.
Yeah, and again, the passing lane jump by
boy.
Noly. There's the demo. It's a team effort. But I mean, we have to be honest here. Gen.G is reading G2 like a book. After being shut out once more, someone has to step up right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Taken 2. Searching for another. And while he continues to get those goals, continues to be aggressive.
Oh, there's the bump.
I didn't even see it. Noly gets another one.
A great play from AcroniK. He gets his flip reset, gets it past the first, bumps Chicago out of the way. ApparentlyJack and Gen.G, it looks like they have done enough. Only a minute left. G2, though, they get one back. All hope is not lost. But, you know, we rarely see G2 have that type of space. There we see the shot, but AcroniK save again rears its ugly head.
And Gen.G Mobile 1 getting the job done and showing that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
And they've absolutely had the Blue Walls number as of late. Of course, looking back to Boston, it was a complete stomping in that Game 7. But of course, this is a different tournament, and it's already starting off with Itachi.
And it's so beautiful because this is the man I wanted to talk about, but we got to mention this bump play from Vatira, taking out Seikoo in the backfield, leaving the clear path.
Leave it up to a 50 game. Here comes BDS, the world champions of the MVP, into the corner. Monkey Moon sets up for the shot, and Rise letting them know across the stage.
And look at how quickly the follow-up here is for Monkey Moon. Vatira didn't know if he should rotate out, if ExoTiiK was going to come out of the net. 2 players stagnant out of Karmine Corp.
And this is the reason that BDS brought on Rise to this roster. They wanted to get these tight situations locked up and secured. And a great shot from Monkey Moon, follow up by Rise. What a ridiculous play.
Did he even mean to do this? Rise, I think, is rotating across at this moment. Oh my goodness, there's no way he read that. We've got to ask him, did he mean to read that crossbar down?
Certainly answer. Seikoo off the backboard, leaves it to Rise yet again. Down to Seikoo in the box. Quick stop from Vatira. Double commit. Monkey Moon for the second goal.
And you understand why Karmine Corp wants to send more than one goalkeeper at this shot. It's a heat-sinking missile from Seikoo. You got to send everybody. On the field, Karmine Corp, haven't seen a lot of offense, but this is the best bit we've got. Power might have left a dent in the ball as it's rotating out. Itachi, what else does he have in store? It's a classic bump play. The defense should be organized as it's passed back in the midfield. Monkey Moon took a shot. On offense, BDS need to learn to control themselves a bit and not get too eager behind the ball. This is an opportunity shot for Monkey Moon.
Karmine in the back yet, but a couple of double commits that have continued to be a problem. The Musty, the center, and Seikoo closes.
Oh, and this is beautiful. Look at Rise delaying behind the ball. This first touch gives so much opportunity for Monkey Moon to crash the backboard. I believe that was Rise. Now some questions getting brought up, and if you're missing in the midfield and giving Vati some space, he's going to embarrass you, Spaceman.
ExoTiiK backs up, and Vati just takes it off the challenge, works through the bump.
So much pressure, regardless of the mechanical issues. Those might start to connect later in this series, and of course they do. Seikoo bounces back.
These are the infield passes we were looking for from BDS. Monkey Moon to the ceiling, through the corner, threads the needle, and drops the hammer.
BDS, Karmine, have to be cautious, and of course, waiting. How are they going to build something on the other side, Spaceman? Because right now, they couldn't even buy a possession. Will it happen again? Let's find out.
I mean, finally, the status quo dissolves. Vatira on the pass, off the post,
literally the one shot that KC have got. 1 for KC, 9 for BDS. Ridiculously overpowered, and here comes the slow approach from Seikoo. Some disturbance in the net of KC. I know somebody's lurking there. It's Monkey Moon trying to find a demo, and Seikoo can just slot into the bottom right.
1 goal, 5 shots for the young one, the MVP of the 2022
double.
World Championship.
Oh
to pass, or you joking BDS?
This is just unfair. This is too much for Seikoo. I thought he was gonna go for the shot. Instead, this man is as selfless as can be. Plays like this from Rise to set up a solo from Seikoo, who's moon flicking it over you, and now the follow-up again out of Rise.
And right now, if you're Karmine, you need the ladder. They have struggled, but Vatira off the kickoff. The reset dunk from Vatira. What a way to get it going.
He missed the last shot, but he's not missing this one. Vatira by himself, flip, reset, dunk into Seikoo. Itachi was up, could have potentially had a solo play, but with 0 in the tank, there's not much else he can do. However, ExoTiiK, he's got some boost.
Everybody flies out. The infield pass gives it right back. ExoTiiK can't win the 50. Is that on target? It might be. Off the crossbar, still alive, and Monkey Moon finally closes it.
Oh, you feel for the goalkeeper. Look at the confusion on Vatira. He thought it was in. It gets past him, off the other post as well. Ridiculous space, man. You never know when BDS are going to try and strike. Rise up early. Ties us up.
They're trying to get Karmine to bite, and this is why you push pressure through the corner. Waiting for Vatira on the challenge. Seikoo just leaves it up on a serve, and Rise follows through. The 3-man offense presses. 45 to play. Right back to Monkey Moon. Slap shot saved away by Vatira.
Karmine Corp might just drop to the lower bracket or stay alive in this series. 1 mistake, 1 goal, a double tap from ExoTiiK could do it, could end things early. Vatira, nice follow-up, but quickly saved.
Crashing into the box, BDS's defense holds strong yet again. Rotation back out for Karmine. It's still on target, but Seikoo will be there. But you keep numbers up. The blue wall can absolutely stack, but a long clear, it's downfield. It got it. Seikoo got it. BDS win.
Top 8 secured. KC knocked down to the lower bracket. A 4-1 landslide of a victory for BDS.